Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Motherfucker. It hasn't, guys. It's a bit grey out there, like me. Yeah, I was just checking to see if I am grey. I think I am. How you doing? You all right? I'm very tired this morning, to be honest with you. Didn't have a great night. I've had this slight upset tummy for about 3 weeks now, and it just keeps coming and going, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's had a bit of a restless night. Also, obviously, as discussed in a previous video upload today, I was exceptionally tired going to bed because the Liverpool Leeds game bored the fuck out of me. Honestly, I was sat in here in this lounge, I was watching it on this projector, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to bed. She was like, what? You going? I went, yeah, I'll put it on in bed. I'm going to put it on in bed. So I went up to bed, put it on, lamp on, just kept nodding off. Kept bloody nodding off. So at one point, I actually reached across and turned my lamp off because I thought, I'm going to fall asleep. You know, I left the TV on, but I didn't watch, to be honest with you. I could hear it. You know, I was drifting and listening. And so every time there was I was like, oh, what's that? What's that? You know what I mean? And then I thought I heard the full-time whistle. So that was the biggest effort I put in to look. I was like, is that it then? And I was like, what a fucking joke. And I turned it off immediately. And that was it. So very disheartening performance, to be honest with you. I'm not convinced about Slot. I haven't been for months. But there you go. I discussed it. If you've got an opinion about the Leeds Liverpool game, please go and put it on that video. The Leeds Liverpool one, Liverpool Leeds one. Get it the right way around. Okay. In a minute. Oh, sorry. If you're new to my channel, these videos are just my morning briefings. Are just where I catch up with my peoples. You know, so there'll be nothing exciting here. So I'll be doing my acknowledgements in a moment, just to thank anybody that, you know, supported me in the last 24 hours on my channel. It won't take too long. There's only a few people. And so what's on the agenda today? So on the agenda today, I know there's a mail stand, at least one mail stand, maybe two videos coming your way. The mail stand is a feature where people send me emails and I share the information with you, not because I necessarily believe it, but just to show you the kind of stuff that I receive. And then it's up to you to, you know, decide whether you believe it or not, which is what I do. You know, no different really. I read it and go, or whatever. So you've got that coming up. And one of them's to do with a possible managerial candidate to replace Arne Slot. Next, what else have we got to do today? We'll have a live stream. We will have a live stream. As soon as I get my videos done, I'll go live. So I can't schedule it at the moment because I'm not sure how long I'll be. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was around 1 o'clock UK, something like that. But if you click on my username on here, or just browse YouTube at some point, I'm sure it'll say scheduled and what time the stream is going to be. I would love it if you could come along to see me. Do you know what? To be honest, guys, I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's out else. I haven't looked at the Spanish football dailies yet this morning. I actually need to renew my Marca subscription, which I'm not looking forward to. I think I got it. I was paying monthly. Each paper's about €10 a month, to be honest with you. And Marca was, I'm pretty certain I got it on an offer. And I'm pretty certain it was in the new year, which would make sense, right? If it's up for renewal now. So there's part of me that doesn't want to renew yet in case something comes up. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, really. We'll take a look. I thought I had a mark on me there. I got this real pain here, you know. It's like a muscular thing. When I push it, when I push it, it hurts. It's tender. Wonder what that is. Do you reckon that could be from me upset tummy, you know, like sour burps and that, you know, when you go... Could it be that? Yeah, maybe it will be, you know. Yeah, I don't know. You need to know these things. Tommy Cooper, he once went to the doctor, didn't he? He said, when I go like that with my arm, it hurts, right? Actually, Tommy Cooper was the doctor, and the patient said, when I go like that, my arm hurts. And he said, well, don't do it then. Don't do it then. So in other words, don't rub your chest, bro. You'll be all right, yeah? It just hurts. It's a bit tender there. It's like someone fucking hit me there. I said yesterday, I went, have I walked into a fucking wall or something? Something's not right here. So, mail stand, live stream, not done the Spanish papers yet, need to think about that. I do want to renew it, I guess. It's just expense, isn't it? You know, and winter's not the greatest revenue, to be honest with you. I haven't looked on social media. I think I might do a video about a really clickbaity article I saw yesterday. I think I'm going to mention that today, just to show you an example of what these fuckers do, you know, with things. And that's it. So I don't think I'm going to hold you up any longer. I like to have a good natter. I mean, I've got to do me acknowledgements, but I don't really think there's anything. I don't know. I feel a bit tired today. I do. I feel a bit tired, but like I say, disruptive night, so that hasn't helped. And that fucking Liverpool Leeds game, what a joke. Anyway, let's have a look. There's not many guys. Steve Bebbington supported me yesterday on the Liverpool versus Leeds match facts video. Happy New Year to you and your family. DKB, Dunk Knows Best. YNW, I've got to stop you right there. By the way, the Christmas tree will stay up to the 7th of January. We have Three Kings Day in Spain on the 6th of January every year. And Three Kings Day is more important here than Christmas Day, right? So it's technically their Christmas Day, if you think about it. They do celebrate Christmas, but not in a big way, to be honest with you. But Three Kings Day, the 6th of January, is their big day. So we get 2 Christmas dinners. How cool is that? So that'll come down on the 7th, all right? For me, it could come down now, to be honest with you. But she's a bit like, it's going to be so sad when the tree comes down. Can you imagine me sat at my desk working and she's behind me? It's so sad when the tree comes down. I go like, fuck's sake. I'll be in tears, be fucking heartbroken. Where were we? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, my shout-outs. DKBYNWA, thank you, Steve, top man. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everybody that supports me. And it doesn't just have to be supporting me through this. It can be supporting me through thumbsing up or dropping a comment. Watching, obviously, but you get a lot of nosy people watch your videos, never comment, never say fuck all. Most of them are other fucking channels anyway. Or just fucking people that have been in my life once and just spy on me. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm always very careful what I say. Always very careful what I say. I am. Sometimes I say things just for their benefit. That's right. You got to be careful, guys. Your walls. You got walls. Have got sausages. No, ears. That's it. Ears. Steve, thanks, man. Rob Simpson as well. Rob, thank you, Rob. These are people that have supported me on a frequent basis. Thanks a lot, Rob. Mark the legend, he is a legend. Thanks, Dunk. Happy New Year, brother. I think Mark's probably supported me every day for a couple of weeks or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe even longer. I don't know. But Mark's always there. And he's also a channel member as well, which is a double support, really. So thank you, Mark. I'd love to meet some of you guys. I do meet people from here occasionally, but living overseas from the UK for a start, it obviously makes it a little bit more difficult. But even if you live in the UK, everyone's scattered around. How do you bump into people, you know? I bump into a lot of people down in the resort, usually during the summer months. They'll come up to me randomly in the street, you know, are you Duncan? I'm like, right, what have I done? You know, which is nice. And I have met a few people from here over the years, which is really, really good. And I promise you, Mark the Legend, Rob Simpson, Steve Bebbington, if I ever drop that lottery, right, which I'm going to drop that lottery, right, but it has to be a big lottery. If I win 200 grand on the local lottery, I don't think I'll be able to sort you out, fellas. I don't. But it would enable me just to pay some debts off and just fucking kick back for a little bit more, a bit less stress. Do you know what I mean? But if I drop the big one, right, or when I drop the big one, I'm going to come looking for you guys. I am, I promise you. Thank you very much, Mark the Legend. And then prior to that was a day ago. I think I did this one. It was Lance Anderson. So, Lance, I thanked you yesterday, but I'm thanking you again today. Now, on my other channel, the Duncan Oldham channel, I haven't done much content on there recently. But Watty pointed this out to me yesterday. He did comment on my video yesterday. Watty, my man. He supported me on there. But this is your last vid on here, Shake My Head. And I wanted to say something now to do with footy. I've been playing chess a lot over the last 12 months or so. And I put myself in a tournament for the first time last night. I was really nervous, but I just wanted to have a bash. There were some really high-rated players and a couple similar to my rating. So 5 games, I got absolutely spanked in 3 of them, and I won 2. I finished 11 out of 20, and I see that as a massive result. I would. Fuck yeah, first competition. I just wanted to share that. Thanks for all you do, Dung. All the best for the new year, pal. Well, first of all, Watty, thank you for supporting me, bro. I've met Watty. This is what I'm saying about meeting people. Watty's fucking brilliant, right? I mean, that's not me just saying that shit, right? I could sit and talk to Watty all fucking day. I would love to sit down and have a proper one-on-one conversation with Watty, honestly, because I met him at the Cop Talk Do 2 years ago now. Can't say last year now, can I? And but there was a lot of people there, you know, like, so you're talking to everybody. But what he's just, I think he's a really interesting person. And it doesn't surprise me, you know, that he's done something like this. You know what I mean? It might surprise some people, but it doesn't surprise me. Because I can imagine him being a bit like that. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go and have a game of chess. Like that, do you know what I mean? I like that story. That's super cool, man. And all the best to you too, my friend. You know? What he supports me all the time as well, to be honest with you. He sent a beer, me and Rob to get a beer when I saw Rob. I feel a bit shit about that trip to England, to be honest with you, because I wasn't well. Me and Rob didn't go on the lash. We went to the bar down the road from the hotel, Wetherspoons. I had 1 bottle. He had a few Guinnesses, 3 Guinness maybe. And we had a bite to eat and went back to the hotel room and I was falling asleep. And it's just unheard of because when we meet up, me and Rob, we meet up in Birmingham, and we stay in this particular hotel, and next door is the bar where I met Watty and everyone. And me and Rob usually go in there and have a right good sesh and go to a concert. And it was a Madness concert. So you can imagine if you'd had a few drinks and gone to that, you'd love it. But I was sat in so much pain. And I had to go to the loo once during the show. And it wasn't very pleasant for me being sat there uncomfortable. But I had to see my son because I hadn't seen him for a year, you know. And Watty, you know, he just, you know, I remember him, I think he sent 20 quid or something like that, get Rob a drink, like, not you couldn't, you're not well. But Watty's just mint, man. He is. I like him. I think he's cool. Watty, I'm really, really chuffed about that, man. Please keep me posted about that. I'm really intrigued. Will you do it again? Will you have another go at it? Yeah? Chess. I've played chess, but I'm not very good at anything like that, to be honest with you. I'm not very good at many things in life, to be honest. Whenever I say that to people that know me, they all go, will you stop saying that? You know, but I think it's just that I've got my mind doesn't take things in. I can't concentrate. So that's why chess isn't good for me. I just can't focus. In chess, I wouldn't be able to think 2 or 3 moves ahead, the same as in pool or snooker. You know, I'm the sort of person that'll, you know, go onto pool table, pop the shot, and then go, oh, fuck, what am I going to do now? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think of that. So that's not me. I do excel in other areas. They don't call me the silver tongue for nothing. You ask any girl that's ever been with me, I'm fucking telling you. I'm not joking. Do you know there's a book, right? And in this book, it's the story of someone's life. In this book, they refer to me as the silver tongue. Now, do you believe that or not? You should do, because it's true. It's true. Anyway, how did we get to that? Watty, thanks, my man. I appreciate you. Squad. Okay? What else are we going to talk about? We had Henry the Hero supported me yesterday as well. I've got a list of people that supported me on Thursday's stream. I did a live stream yesterday. Not many, but very appreciated. And Henry the Hero sent something through on Monzo, actually. Henry's another one. You know, I've not met Henry, unfortunately. I will. But Henry the Hero is someone, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people out there, you know, that I think a lot of us are similar, right? Where, how can I word this? I always find that the wealthy people just keep the wealth, which is probably why they're wealthy. And then there's people like me, you know what I mean, that's like probably shouldn't support something or someone, and I will. You know, do you know what? I'll tell you the fucking truth. This is me. So I had a really, really nice pizza, right, last weekend. 2 weekends ago. I like cheese, ham, and garlic pizzas. And I like a lot of cheese and a lot of ham. And I'll always say I want extra cheese, extra ham. I'll pay for it. Now, I know that, but I mean, if you're the shop owner, you're thinking, yeah, of course you're going to pay for it. But there's people that expect to get it, you know what I mean? Like, I want extra cheese and ham. No, like, I want double cheese, double ham. Obviously, I'm going to pay for it. So make sure it's on my pizza. So that's another threat, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, not a threat, but it is, but a friendly one. In other words, I'm paying for it so you make sure I get it. And then I say, can I have garlic? Right? I want garlic. Lots of garlic. And when you think there's too much garlic on there, put that same amount on again. Right? So when I asked for this pizza, the fella said to me, he went, we don't do garlic on a pizza. I went, you must do garlic. He went, no, we ain't got no garlic. Come on, you've got to find some garlic. And he went, you know, and that was it. And it turns out, I didn't see the other lad that works there. He must be the one that makes these pizzas. And I got the pizza. Fuck me, the size of the box, man. Oh, it was massive. I felt terrible in taxi though. It fucking reeked of garlic. And I got home, guys, and I tell you, I've never had a pizza so fucking nice in all my life. It was amazing. Amazing. And something else I'll tell you, just before I left, when I picked the pizza up, I said to him, I went, if there ain't garlic on here, I might have had a few drinks at that point, not realising until I got in the cab, right? I went, I'm here, I live here. I'm not on holiday, right? So I'll be back. And he laughed, right? So I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pizza, right? So the following weekend, which was last weekend, I went back, all right? And I went, hey, how you doing, mate? All right? And there was another fellow with me, and I went, I've got something for you. And I reached in my bag, and I got 10 euros, and I went like that. I went, that's for you two fellas. And they went, why, what? I went, that pizza last week was fucking great, guys. Oh, thanks, mate. Do you know what I mean? They were buzzing, right? And they made me another one, and it worked as good. Worked as good. So when I go tomorrow night, I'm going to say, hey, last week, you're not getting fucking 10 of this week. The point I'm saying here is, I hate a millionaire. I shouldn't be going around offering 10 euros to someone for something I've paid for. Do you get what I mean? But I find in life that some people that have got fuck all will be the ones that will give you their last fucking euro, last pound, last dollar. Do you not think? Yeah. Well, I want to be one of them people. When I win my lottery, I'm going to fucking look after everyone. Anyway, Henry the Hero. What I'm trying to say is Henry the Hero, he'll be the first to admit it. You know, he ain't a millionaire, but he still supports me. You know? Top man. Right. So Thursday's stream was supported by Niall. Right? Well, I ain't done my Revolut yet. I would have got to that. Niall is just like massive, massive, massive supporter of mine. It really is. And a good friend too. We speak every single day, and he's a lovely fella. He really is. Also, Mark as well. Henry the Hero. Henry the Hero! Klopp Norbert LFC. And William Kehoe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people support me on yesterday's stream. Now, Revolut's my last one. I think that something did come in on Revolut. William Kehoe. It was on the stream. I see his name there straight away. Let me just switch currency. Kieran. Did that come in yesterday? Can I reply to that? I can't reply to that. Kieran, I hope you're watching this. Kieran supported me yesterday on Revolut. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. But I can't reply to you. When I click on your thing, I can't reply. So I assume that you don't have a Revolut account and you just use a link. Is that what happens? If I click on Niles, well, let me reply on that. Hang on a minute. No. Maybe this is, no. I think I'm doing something wrong. No, I think I've already replied to Kieran. I'm doing it wrong. I'm looking at the transactions. Right, Kieran, I'll get to you in a minute. Right, let me go through here. There's an inbox. Yeah, Kieran, there he is. I did reply. He has got Revolut. I'm sorry, mate. I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes. What a legend. And it's not the first time he supported me either. 4 times on there. Going right back to July. Oh. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Kieran. Nice one. Obviously, Niall as well is on there. I've messaged him this morning, but he hasn't replied yet. So he must be busy. Okay. I think we are covered. I think we're covered. I really need to see where my mind. I go first. Right, hang on. Thank you, everyone that supported me in the last 24 hours. I do appreciate you. You know that if I can ever do anything for you, I will. And often I say I feel bad because I can't give anything back, and people say, no, you are giving something back with what you do. So, and we keep it real around here. And yeah, so thanks, guys. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so now it's a new year. Have you got a New Year's resolution? I haven't. I don't believe in out like that. No one sticks to them. I do want to try and lose a bit of weight though, but I've been saying that for about 30 years. I've plateaued, you know what I mean? Like, I was losing a bit and it's just stopped. And it's because my lifestyle's changed, right? And what I mean by that is, you know, I used to just have a drink on there on a Saturday night on a live stream, you know, Saturday night streaming. Didn't really go out anywhere, to be honest with you. A couple of times a year, maybe see my son. And things have changed, you know, I've got someone in my life now. And, you know, so we go out once a week, we go out on a Saturday. And like I say, we go out once a week, drinking and then a pizza. You know, these are things that I wouldn't normally do. It's not their fault, it's me, I'm enjoying myself. And when I used to do the streams here, would just have vodka and Diet Coke, of which, of course, there's no carbs in it, you know, so it's very, you know, I'm not going to say good for you, but it hasn't got the sugar in it. Whereas these days when I'm going out, I'm having a Magnus because I love Magnus cider. Like, I like that. I don't want to drink vodka. I don't mind so much at home, you know, because I can control the measure and the amount of Coke I put in it, Diet Coke. But when you go out, you get a vodka, you know what I mean? Or flat and you can't taste anything because it's watered down or something. But I like my Magners, to be honest with you. I've tried lager over the last year. When we go to the football on a weekend with the local team on away days, I drink lager because we've got a fucking bus full of it. But it's not my drink. I like sweet drinks, you know. And Magners is my drink. And I've been drinking a few Magners on a weekend. I've been out more than usual because obviously it's been the Christmas period. I did go to England, didn't drink when I was in England, but did have, you know, burger and chips or something, you know, things that I would never have. So I need to sort my shit out a bit and try and be, you know, a bit better. I'm not a greedy cunt. I just think that I used to say 20 years. I used to say I've been doing this 20 years and now it's nearly 30 years. You sat on your ass all day. Look, I'm sat, you know, all the time you sat from morning to noon to night. And that's when I've put my weight on, just being sat. And then having the wrong diet, like cider and, you know, I've never eaten fruit and veg, so you're always eating carbs and things. So that combined and, you know, having no activity has always fucked me over, really. You know what I mean? And I think that when you're a chubster, people just assume that you eat big pieces of fucking cake and pies and that, you know, which I don't. But because I've been so unwell the last 3 weeks, you know, I said to her this morning, I said, I need some proper food, you know, like, I mean, I've had lovely food. Yesterday I had what is it, proper dinner, you know, with some meat and mash and that. But I just feel like I need something like an omelette, like a cheese omelette, something light, you know, a scrambled egg on toast, for goodness sake, you know, simple things like that. It's a struggle. I do struggle with it, guys, a lot. And I just feel like I need to reel it in a little bit. But where's the balance? Like, I only want to go out once a week. Do I go out once a week and drink lager that I don't like because it's better for you than in terms of sugar content than cider and then not really enjoy myself? Do you go on the vodka because there's no sugar in it and that's the best one for that, but then you're absolutely smashed off your tits and, you know what I mean? Then the next day you're wankered. Or do you go out and have a cider and go, do you know what, I've enjoyed myself? You know, people say you only live once, but maybe you're not going to live as long for that once if you don't look after yourself. It's always on my mind, all stuff like that. So, but what I'm gonna try and do now we're into a new year. Now, what I mean by that is now we've got all the Christmas things out of the way. Apart from we got the 6th of January here, as I said, Three Kings Day. I'm gonna try and have like more steaks and that, but it's fucking expensive, isn't it? That lifestyle. That if you're cutting the carbs out and going, do you know what? I'll have steak and eggs or steak and cheese. It's fucking dear. I did that keto lifestyle for 2 years, I think, and I lost fucking loads of weight. Go back on my channel, click on my username and go to my oldest videos and come back to this. But I just, you can buy, I remember when, one of my conversations with my mum, God bless her, I miss you so much, man. Years ago, she was like, when you're skint, son, just buy a sack of spuds and just have egg and chips every day. You'll be all right. It'll last forever. And she's right. That kind of food, egg and chips, beans, whatever, great fucking food, very cheap, if you like, but a lot of carbs, because of the potatoes and beans and shit. So then they'll say, well, go and have this, meat, fish, eggs, cheese, stuff like that. But it's so fucking expensive to do it. In comparison to just having normal shite, really. So, and that's why so many people are overweight, isn't it? Because they go for the cheaper products and they're the ones that are full of fucking carbs, or processed foods that are full of carbs, you know what I mean? So, I don't fucking know, fuck it. I've had a protein drink for breakfast, I've done my bit. Anyway, the weekend is here. Hopefully I can go out tomorrow. I was supposed to go out yesterday. I only go out once a week. I was supposed to go out yesterday. No, I was going to go and see my friend Martin yesterday. I wanted to watch the football with him. I wanted to watch Liverpool Leeds and then Sunderland Man City, like a double header. I thought it would be nice. She's not well. I work well. So we're just trying to get sorted for tomorrow, really. I really hope I can go out tomorrow. So, but what I do now, this is how I do things now, is like your Google revenue that comes in once a month, right? And that's your super thanks, that's your channel membership and your views, money for views, I guess, impressions. I don't know if that isn't very high, obviously. And but when that comes in on 23rd, 24th, that goes into my bank and I treat that as like, that'll pay for this, that and the other, which to be honest with you, isn't fucking nothing. I haven't even paid for it this month. Because you get fucked straight away here in Spain. You've got to pay 310 euros a month just to be self-employed. Whether you've made any money or not. Whether you've made 0 or 10,000, you've got to pay 310 euros a month to be self-employed. Stick that in your accountancy, your tax. It's fucking gone. So not great. But that anyway, that's my love art thing and me Google. That's to pay my bills. And then I always mention it. You'll hear me mention it. My links in my video description there. That's like getting me a beer or a coffee. So my Revolut one is my favouriteest because it's so easy. PayPal, there's PayPal and Monzo. They're good, but they go in the bank, right? Revolut is straight on my phone, and it's got like a virtual card, so you can just tap and pay. And if it's empty, I don't go out. But fortunately, my peoples that support me and watch my videos, you'll get people like Carl, for example. He at the beginning of a week on a Sunday, he'll go new week, and chuck something in Revolut. So we'll set off the Revolut for next week, and then there's obviously people like Niall and the people that I've read to you today. And I'm enjoying that, to be honest with you. I bet you are. I am. Because I want to work all week, pay my bills, and go for a drink on a weekend and go, I've enjoyed it. I like that. I've never thought about it like that before, really. And when I was growing up, you think you've got to have this and do that. Nah, at my age now, I just want to stay alive. Stay alive and and be missed, I think, when I'm not alive. I hope when I've gone that you guys might look back through my old vids and think he was all right, was done. I think that's all that matters in life, innit? I mean, I want my kids to be all right. You know, my loved ones. But when you go, I want people to go, I miss him, he was a good laugh, was done. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, cheery end. As usual, I'm going to crack on with my schedule now. All right, guys. So, let me know anything that I've waffled on about in this video. If I've asked you any questions, let me know. If I've not given you an acknowledgement, and I should have done, please let me know, because it's super important to me. Sometimes I do get missed. And that's it, really. Okay, look out for a live stream today. Have a great weekend. Let me know what you're doing for the weekend. Have you got anything on this weekend? Have you got anything on, girls, this weekend? It's very disappointing. So if you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. That shows you're supporting me, and dropping me a comment is support on my channel. Yeah. There's a love art under the video. I think you know this by now, don't you? I don't. Love art under the video called a super thanks. That helps me a great deal. No matter what it is, it goes in the kitty and it accumulates. All right. And you could become a channel member, which is amazing. Becoming a VIP member, I'll do anything for you to become a VIP member. I mean, anything. I'm sure there'll be a link in the video description to become a VIP member. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. I never mentioned the VIP stuff, really. That's how, like, members only community, and it's fucking good. No, it is. It is. Some people's are on there from from Cop Talk TV, so that's nice. So, if you want to get me a beer, my Revolut link is in the video description, as are two others. It flashes up on my phone, and if you do that, the minute you get your confirmation, just think, his little chubby cheeks, he's grinning now. Because I do. You should do it on a live stream, when I'm on a live stream in an afternoon. And you'll see me go, oh, what's that? And I'll go, oh, look at that. Oh, I can go for a beer now. It's great, isn't it? I love my life, guys. I really do. There's no wonder I've got haters. I don't blame them, really. But then they could, do something constructive as well, right? Instead of wasting your time hating on someone and spending hours watching the videos just because you don't like them, fucking do something with your life. Educate people, educate, entertain, make people happy, do something, learn something new. You know what I mean? And then I'll be buying you a beer. That's right. I would. Life's too short. Smile, be happy, stop being miserable, bitter. All right, guys, to my peoples, I love you, and I'll speak to you real soon. Live stream today, make sure you join me, all right? Cheers.